Seth Dunlap with today's daily sports update. And whoa, do we have a big sports schedule today. Right off the top, though, we are not going to be broadcasting the Lemoore Litchfield Marion basketball game today. They're taking on Oaks, really huge boys basketball game. We're not going to be broadcasting it. We'll be following it, though. You can get score updates here. Big game. Excited to see if it's the Lobos or Tornadoes. We'll get to that full boys basketball schedule in just a second. Winter Olympics, just a few days left. Big day, one of the biggest days on the docket today because you got the ladies figure skating finals, singles finals today. Maybe the premier event in the Winter Olympics. It's happening actually about noon today Central Time. So if you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch anything. Then it'll be replayed in prime time tonight on television. Also, we've got curling finals, freestyle skiing, Nordic combined, ski mountaineering, which is the new like uphill and downhill kind of combined thing they have this year, and long track speed skating. I think this is the final long track speed skating, 1,500 meters, so a real long one tonight. That's your Winter Olympic schedule. Women's college hockey, big day for the University of Jamestown women. It's the women against McKendree in the WMCH tournament in Fremont, Nebraska. Now that one will happen at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then we'll try to have some results for you on the Evening News Roundup tonight. In women's college basketball, we've got Minot State at Jamestown 5:30. That's followed by the Jamestown men at 7 o'clock right here in our home city. Women's college hoops, St. Thomas at North Dakota State, the Bison, 7 o'clock in Fargo. And UND women, they host Kansas City, 7 o'clock tip in Grand Forks. High school boys hockey, massive day in high school boys hockey. It's the West Region Tournament quarterfinals. And yes, the Jamestown Blue Jays are in action. They get the nightcap tonight against Bismarck High. 7:30 tonight, maybe a little later, depending on how the games go, or any extra time. But Bismarck High against Jamestown, 7:30 tonight. Other games, Williston at Minot United, Bismarck Century at Mandan, and Botno Rugby against Bismarck Legacy, your quarterfinals in boys hockey. Girls high school hockey, just regular season games here. Jamestown, Lady Blue Jays, they're at Devil's Lake. Grand Forks at West Fargo. Fargo Davies at the Fargo North-South Combine. And Dickinson is at Williston. High school girls basketball, because a lot of the playoffs getting started, not a big slate, just a couple of games. Number 5 in the A's, Hagen against Rugby. If Hazen can defeat Rugby here, looking pretty good as they get into their regionals here in the coming week. Rugby trying to make some kind of playoff run, maybe make a sneak run into the state tournament. They're going to need to pick up some wins against teams like Hazen if that's going to happen, and they're on their home court tonight. Also, Wahpeton at Turtle Mountain. Then high school boys basketball, lots of big games. We told you about the Oaks Lemoore Litchfield Marion game, the one I'm most excited about. Let's see if Oaks can go on the road and get a big win, or is Lemoore Litchfield Marion here gelling this part of the season, going to make a district and regional tournament run? Well, they'll probably face Oaks again if they're going to try to make a state run. Big game in the Bees in our area. Also, in the A's, number 4, Wahpeton at Valley City, Lisbon at Northern Cass, Oak Grove at Mayport CG, Grand Forks East, this is Grand Forks, Minnesota, at Thompson, Carrington at Medina Pingree Buchanan. Can MPB be at an A school? We'll see. I know it's on their home courts. If MPB falls here, more of a tribute to Carrington because that's a good MPB team here. Number 4 in the B's, Midway Minto at North Border. We've got Richland at Edgeley, Colum, Montpelier. Linton HMB travels to New Salem, Almont, and Griggs Midkota at Park River. So big sports day today. We'll be back tomorrow with some high school boys basketball on our station. Friday night, we've got Devil's Lake at Central Cass, Charlotte Fox on the call. I'll be in studio right here on KSJB.